Welcome, and thank you for joining us today for the Fall 2025 official Tarleton State Ring Ceremony. My name is Tammy Condon, and I am honored to serve as the Director of Alumni Engagement for the Division of Institutional Advancement. I also serve as an ex officio member of the Tarleton State Alumni Board of Directors, and am a proud lifetime member of the Alumni Association. On behalf of Tarleton State University and the Tarleton State Alumni Association, let me express our excitement at hosting you today for this meaningful and joyous occasion. Tarleton State students dream of the day they receive their ring, to wear proudly for all to see. Today is that day. Steeped in tradition, this ceremony marks your entry into a very special group of Tarleton State students and alumni. This year marks the 40th year of celebrating the Tarleton State Ring Ceremony, and currently more than 12,500 students and alumni wear a Tarleton State ring as a symbol of their dedication to our remarkable university. Today, as we celebrate 300 new ring recipients, they will show the world in a very personal way their pride for Tarleton State. As you participate in the ceremony, I invite you to reflect on how you've made it to this day, and think of all those around you who have supported you. Today is not only a special day for you, but it's also a very special day for your family and friends as well. And before I introduce our first speaker, I would like to recognize our dedicated First Lady, Kendall Hurley. Please stand, Ms. Hurley. Ms. Hurley, we appreciate you for your authentic devotion to Tarleton State and for showing our students your love and support by being here today. And it is now my honor to introduce the man who serves as our inspiring leader of this remarkable institution. Dr. James Hurley is a visionary who has led Tarleton State University to historic highs since becoming president in August 2019. Under his remarkable leadership, Tarleton State has elevated its academics, research, enrollment, fundraising, and athletics, just to name a few. A first-generation college graduate himself, he has served as a lifelong advocate in promoting access and opportunity for all. Please join me in welcoming Tarleton's 16th president to the podium, Dr. James Hurley.
Thank you, Tammy. Happy Family Weekend. And on behalf of the entire Tarleton State University family, a big congratulations to each of you, and I say rings well earned and well deserved. By being here today, you signify and represent your commitment to someday soon joining our distinguished alumni, an incredible group of purple bleeding lovers of all things Tarleton State. I've had the good fortune of working at 5 universities across the nation, and without hesitation, I can tell you, this is the very best alumni association I've ever been part of. They love this institution. And they're so excited for you. And they're so excited that you will soon not only get your ring and walk across this stage, but you'll walk across the big stage and join our incredible Alumni Association. As you know, Tarleton State is full of special traditions, and today's celebration is part of our unique spirit. Upon my arrival now 7 years ago, Jostens graciously gifted me with the Tarleton State University Presidential Ring. I love my Tarleton ring, and I wear it every single day as a proud member of the Texan family. I also wear it to generate conversation about our great university. There's one difference, and let's be very clear about this. They gave me this one for just being the president. You actually earned your ring, and so yours means far more than mine, and I'm very, very proud of you. I encourage each of you to do the same. Wear your ring every single day to help tell the world about this special place we all call Tarleton State University, AKA home. Today, you will receive your ring, which signifies a special moment in time as a Tarleton State Texan. Be proud of this day. You have worked hard to get here, and you deserve this moment, and you should feel very, very proud. However, it being family weekend, we know that you didn't get to this moment alone. You didn't arrive here alone. So students, please join me in taking a few moments. We're going to recognize some special members of the audience that have gathered here, and I know they've been along your Tarleton State journey. I want to start with let's see, who do I want to start with today? I'm looking around. Let's start with our brothers and sisters. If you're a brother or sister of one of our ring recipients, would you please stand? Texans, join me in giving brother and sister a little love. What about any aunts, uncles? Aunts or uncles? Let's stand, aunts and uncles. All right. This next category is very tricky, so you have to pay attention. If you are a spouse or partner or wannabe spouse or partner, I need you to stand and allow us to say thank you for being here. There's probably good reason if the father-in-law is sitting next to you. Okay. A lot of cowboys standing up, a lot of Texans standing up. You can always tell the wannabes because they're super fast out of that seat. And then they always they don't look, but they glance down to make sure dad's watching. Future father-in-law's got an eye. If you are, this is what I love the most about Tarleton State, because along our Tarleton journey, some of us encounter life differently, and life comes at us in different ways. And some of us have had to put our educational journey on pause because we're being incredible moms and dads. So if you are a child or grandchild of one of our recipients, would you stand or be held high in the air for us to say, yeah, look at that little Texan. Here we go. Future Texan. I love it. Would all of our moms and dads, would you please stand? All of our proud moms and dads, would you please stand? And without hesitation, the most important group in the audience, would all of our grandparents, grandma, grandpa, would you please proudly stand? We already know grandparents love us because they want to. Moms and dads have to love us. Grandparents love us differently. We get it. Before we discuss your Tarleton State journey and what might lie ahead for each of you, I want to share a very special story. Now, I'm looking around the audience. This is the first of 3 ceremonies today, and I see some repeat offenders. Now, I'm not sure if you're getting multiple rings or if you're here in support of someone else, but many of you have heard me tell this story. And until I hear a better story or learn of a better story, I'm going to keep sharing this story because I have shared this story at every single ring ceremony that I've conducted as president here at Tarleton State. It's an incredible story about a gentleman by the name of Mike Chandler. Mike was a very proud 1970 graduate of Tarleton State University. Mr. Chandler served 45 years in the U.S. Air Force and later at NASA. Mike flew fixed wing and rotary wing planes, helicopters, and performed search and rescue missions all around the world. He joined NASA and served as chief of the Human Space Flight Operations Branch at the Johnson Space Center. To say it modestly, Mr. Chandler was an accomplished and successful Tarleton State alum. Unfortunately, we lost Mr. Chandler a few years ago. Because of his work with the space program, NASA offered his family the opportunity to send 2 of his most prized personal items to the International Space Station and then back home again. Mike's wife, Gabrielle, selected the Tarleton State University ring as one of the items. His love for Tarleton State was so evident, he wore his ring every single day as a symbol of personal pride and professional accomplishment. I hope this story motivates you to wear your ring with pride and honor. Honor our alumni who have paved a smoother path for our current successes and your journey ahead. I'm so proud of each and every single one of you here today. I've had the honor of watching you and your continued growth, both personally and professionally. And to be honest, it's been very impressive. Kendall and I have watched you go from very shy Texans at the beginning of duck camp to day 3 dancing on tables and trying to burn the place down. We've watched you have s'mores in the back lawn of the Trogdon House. We've watched you blossom and grow into these incredible Texans, and we're just so thankful for the opportunity. We're so thankful that you're here. So I look forward to shaking your hand and presenting you with your diploma as you cross the stage at commencement in the not too distant future. And let me assure you that your futures are very bright. I would say brighter than bright. And each of you will make a positive impact on our world. Sadly, we live in a really crazy world right now. And this much I know, our world needs more Tarleton State Texans now more than ever. So thank you for being part of the very best student body in the nation. Thank you for being part of the very best university in all of higher ed. But more importantly, thank you for loving your university. Godspeed, and may you forever bleed purple. Roll Texans.
Thank you, President Hurley. The Tarleton State Ring has tremendous meaning to our alumni. In fact, the Tarleton Alumni Association is the official custodian of the ring tradition. To bring remarks on behalf of the Alumni Association, I would like to invite Mr. Brian Warner to the podium. Brian is a 1995 alumnus and the current president of the Tarleton Alumni Association, where he and his whole family are lifetime members. And Brian met his wife of 30 years, Dr. Renee Warner, at Tarleton State. And their daughter, Brianne, is a recent graduate of Tarleton State University. And he proudly wears his Tarleton ring every day.
Thank you, Tammy. I'd like to begin by recognizing our alumni in attendance today who are here to support our ring recipients. So if you're a parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, all those mentioned a while ago by Dr. Hurley, and you're a proud alumni of Tarleton State University, would you please stand? That's awesome. Thank you for being here today. I'm honored to serve as president of the Tarleton Alumni Association. Since 2013, the TAA has raised more than $1 million for student scholarships. Your membership in the TAA upon graduation is critical in helping us to provide more legacy scholarships for our students, and it keeps you plugged in with the TAA activities and events, and we have many of them. Today, as you slip on your Tarleton State ring, you'll join a proud group of alumni that spans the globe. Your Tarleton State ring represents years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice to learning. Each time you put on your ring, it will remind you of your Tarleton State story. Every one of you has a Tarleton story. People are going to ask you about your ring, and it's going to be the perfect opportunity for you to share that story. It's important that you share your Tarleton story to let people know what this place is all about. From this day forward, wear your ring with pride, hold true to your Tarleton roots, and remember, the gates are always open. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. It is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Kaylee Serta. She is the Associate Director for Alumni Engagement. Kaylee is also a proud alumna, having earned her Bachelor of Fine Arts right here in 2014. Within the Office of Alumni Engagement and working closely with the Tarleton Alumni Association, she and I share the responsibility for guiding the day-to-day operations alongside our dedicated team. Now she will share with you the meaning and importance of the Tarleton State ring. And Kaylee also proudly wears her ring every day.
Thank you, Tammy. What makes the Tarleton ring so special? I'd like to take just a few minutes to explain its origin and the significance of its design. The official ring of Tarleton State University embodies the tradition and promise of Tarleton State's heritage of excellence and achievement since 1899. The ring was made in Texas and designed by a committee of alumni and students who sought to achieve a distinctive, timeless look. The top of the ring is adorned with a traditional border of the university seal encircling the Tarleton State Block T. The top represents the university's embrace of you as a member of the Tarleton State family. The cannon panel features the gates and cannon surrounded by oak trees and antique light poles. Just as trees grow, you will continue to grow. These campus symbols represent the rich heritage and tradition that every Tarleton State students experience upon entering the gates. Your graduation year is featured on this panel. The administration building panel symbolizes the growth and development of the university. From the dream of a man who wanted to educate young people to a thriving national comprehensive university, this panel represents the future of Tarleton State and the impact our students will make beyond the gates. Your degree letters are featured on this panel. The most unique feature of the ring is one that began with its creation. Our class ring was among the first in the world to feature a series numbering as part of the design. When you ordered your ring, a number was etched on the top of the T on the side panel. Each of you has a number unique to your ring. Your ring serves as a constant reminder of the lifelong memories you will make as a member of the Tarleton State family. It is a symbol of your hard work and dedication to achieving your academic goals, and it sends a message to the world that you are proud to be affiliated with the prestige and distinction reserved for Tarleton State alumni.
All righty, the time has come to present your Tarleton State ring. Would all our ring recipients please stand and follow the direction of the ushers? We're going to make our way back to the lobby where you came in on the right, but you're welcome to exit to the closest exit. As our students make their way outside, please allow me to explain what happens next. Names will be called in the order that recipients line up in the hallway. So they're all making their way into the hallway, and they will line up in that order. And following the reading of their name, the recipients will proceed across the stage. They'll be presented with their ring and receive congratulations from President Hurley and Mr. Warner. And after leaving the stage, they'll return to sit with family and friends. We do have a professional photographer as well, and so you'll have access to all of those photos after this event, and we will email them to your students or whoever RSVP'd for this program. And so if you have trouble accessing that link, you can call the Office of Alumni Engagement. We will help you, but just know those photos will really be awesome, and you'll have access to those. Following the last ring presentation, everyone will put their rings on at the same time, and we ask that recipients please wait to put their ring on their finger until they're guided to do so. So please help us pass that information along too as they get excited when they come back, but it'll be awesome. righty. Well, next, I'd like to introduce you to another amazing Tarleton State colleague of mine. Ms. Dawn Prejean is the Director of Development for the College of Health Sciences. Ms. Prejean is not new to the stage, as she proudly served as our Jostens representative for 24 years. Please help me welcome Ms. Prejean to the podium, and we'll also welcome back Ms. Kaylee Serta shortly to the stage as well.
Our first ring recipient is Miss Jenna Farr from Van Alstyne, Texas, in Animal Sciences, greeted by her mother, who serves on the Tarleton Alumni Association board. Very special moment for these two. Next, we have Turner Hale from Hamilton, Texas, accounting major. Also have a special guest with him, his sweet mother, who serves the Alumni Association. Next, Lily Cooey from Joshua, Texas, general studies major. Let's celebrate Sarah Boland from McKinney, Texas, a kinesiology major. And with us from Hawkins, Texas, Peyton McQueen, an ag education major. Next is Gabriella McFarland, majoring in biomedical sciences and pre-pharmacy from Frisco, Texas. Let's welcome Micah Hoban from Midlothian and Waxahachie, a psychology major. All the way from Granbury, Texas, Mr. Bryce Murphy, a marketing major. Help us celebrate Jessica Vick from Weatherford, Texas, animal science pre-vet major. Alyssa Deckinga from Leander, Texas, political science. All the way from Flower Mound, Texas, is Sage Lewis, criminal justice. With us from Belton, Texas, is Miss Ruby Ortiz Lopez, social work. Wyatt Klingeman is from Bernie, Texas, agribusiness. From Brownwood, Texas, a kinesiology major, Miss Jensen Evans. From Spicewood, Texas, Miss Paige Kemp, an agriculture education major. From Peaster, Texas, Kendall Carson is a biomedical sciences major. From Blanco, Texas, Sierra Perez majored in agricultural communications. Miss Leah Harvey is a marketing major from Henderson, Texas. Let's welcome Braxton Sterling, an animal science major from Houston, Texas. From Brownwood, Texas, Mr. Tucker Hale, a kinesiology major. Next, from Van Alstyne, Texas, a nursing major, Peyton Winster. Next, we have a kinesiology major, America Ramirez from Meridian. From Collinsville, kinesiology major, Ezekiel Muniz. From Fairfield, Texas, Miss Avery Mintz is a kinesiology major. A communications major from Crowley, Texas is Miss Lauren Lee. All the way from Tomball, Texas, a finance major, Mr. Brian Pennington. From the big town of Salado, Texas, a kinesiology major, Andrew Harden. And let's celebrate another agribusiness major from Lindsay, Texas, Mr. Jacob Dulock. From San Angelo, Texas, and another kinesiology major, Isaiah Boggs. Miss Phoenix Botero is from Abilene, Texas, Communications and Public Relations and Social Engagement. From Bryan, Texas, Mr. Aaron McGill is a wildlife sustainability major. From Fort Worth, Texas, Chloe Green, kinesiology. From our good old town of Stephenville, Miss Brianna Romero, kinesiology. Next, studying computer science from Waco, Texas, is Jace Hollingsworth. Welcome Grace Clemens from Salado, Texas, a nursing major. Kimberly Pounds is from Caddo Mills, a communication sciences and disorders major. Isla Dosher from Red Oak, an elementary education major. Majoring in animal sciences from Lake Jackson, Texas, Miss Haley Hughes. All the way from North Richland Hills, Texas, a kinesiology major, Ashley Horn. Welcome Mr. Hayden Willis from Burleson, Texas, a horticulture landscape management major. Again from Stephenville, Texas, Mr. Logan Kirk, mechanical engineering. All the way from Mansfield, Texas, Ag Industries and Agencies major, Brooke Miller. Animal Sciences and Pre-Vet major from Frost, Texas is Miss Madison Kurt. From McKinney, Texas, General Studies major, Caleb Lopez. And from Tomball, Texas, Mr. Stephen Moffitt, Criminal Justice.
Hannah Willis from Burleson, Texas, Marketing. Biomedical Science major, Lexi Tucker from Joshua, Texas. From Hyco, Texas, Angela Aponte, Nursing. Emily Eden from Capura's Cove, Texas, Sports Management. Rayleigh Strong from Fort Worth, studying kinesiology. And Rayleigh's gonna stay on stage because this is her twin sister, Lauren Strong, Fort Worth Kinesiology. Gotta make mom happy. From Amarillo, Texas, studying marketing, Elisa Sanchez. Health Sciences major from Poolville, Texas, Madison Morris. From Forney, Texas, Cynthia Sinkle, Electrical Engineering. Grayson Marcantel from Midlothian Civil Engineering. Business Management major, Zoe Shiplet from Haskell, Texas. Presley Weitenheimer from Iowa Park, Civil Engineering with minors in Mathematics, Environmental Engineering. Studying kinesiology from Weatherford, Texas, Brianna Johnston. From Fort Worth, Sarah Coble, Agriculture Education. Michaela Millsap from Montrose, Colorado, Agricultural Business. Construction Science and Management major from Spring, Texas, Ryan Smee. From Livingston, Texas, Cooper Smith, studying wildlife sustainability and ecological science. Megan Macera from Pearland, Texas, animal science. Child Development and Family Studies from Mason, Texas, J.C. Smedley. From Fort Worth, Texas, Wildlife Sustainability and Ecosystem Science Pre-Vet, Kylie Kozlowski. Hunter Brinkley from Tomball, Texas, Legal Studies. From Abilene, Texas, Psychology major, Connor Williams. Ryan Deans from Grandview, Texas, Computer Information Systems. From Godley, Texas, studying business, Teslin Scoggins. Paige Lusiter from Lantana, Texas, nursing. From Fairfield, Texas, Ag Services and Development, Riley Ralston. Kennedy Anderson from Pearland, Agricultural Education. Elementary Education from Anna Haley Vest. From Bangs, Texas, Biomedicine, Andrea Razzo. From Royce City, Texas, Emily Teal, Biomedical Science major. From Frisco, Texas, Robert Derrick from Mechanical Engineering. Animal Science major from League City, Texas, Madison Stoyanov. Brittany Castaneda from Snook, Texas, majoring in Business Administration. From Wiley, Texas, Bailey Moody, studying social work. From Stephenville, Texas, studying kinesiology, Aubrey Dias. Kinesiology major from Lampasas, Samantha Gaylord. Paige Smith from Amarillo, studying agriculture education. From Joshua, Texas, with a major in nursing, Katie Belding. From San Antonio, Maya Newton, majoring in animal science. From Clayton, Delaware, Miss Caitlin Collins, Animal Science. Studying agricultural business, Brooklyn Wheelock from Corinth, Texas.
So all these lovely photos, I don't want to confuse you because I mentioned the link. I forgot that this time we're doing something a little different, so you should have gotten a little piece of paper it'll actually recognize your face, and so you'll get all the cool pictures at the end of the day. So there'll be more information at the end of this, but just know that we'll share those photos with you, and we're really excited to share. And so we have a really exciting step. We're now ready to do our rings. So please, everybody, stand. All of our ring recipients, sorry, not everybody, our ring recipients. Not everybody. You guys look amazing. So before you place the ring on your finger, please note that the Tarleton State seal should be facing you. This symbolizes your journey to complete your degree requirements and prepare for graduation. And then at commencement, President Hurley will ask you to turn your ring around with the Tarleton State seal facing outward for all the world to see that you're a distinguished Tarleton alum. So now the time has come. So go ahead and open your ring box. And you can place that ring on your finger. Now raise it up and let us see it and show it off proudly. Awesome. You look amazing. Awesome. Congratulations, and you can now be seated once those photo ops are over. That's the most exciting part. So before we leave today, I would like to extend a special thank you to Jostens, represented by Ms. Sally Crow. As the designer and maker of the official Tarleton ring, Jostens is a valued partner. Please join me in thanking Jostens for being here today to support our ring ceremony. Additionally, we'd like to say thank you to our Tarleton Jazz Combo you may have enjoyed earlier, directed by Mr. Will Ford. And momentarily, I will ask Ms. Emma Cottle, a current performing arts major from Fort Worth, to come lead us in singing the color song. Then Dr. Hurley will invite all recipients to join him at the ring statue to take photos. We have a fun ring tradition that is unique to Tarleton State. The purple poo will be at the ring statue to sign your right hand. This will serve as an indicator that you are now part of an elite group, those who wear a Tarleton State ring. Poo signs are coveted, and today you will physically have one. This is truly an experience that can only happen at Tarleton State University. Today, you have earned the right to wear a Tarleton State ring. Wear it with pride, wear it with honor, and wear it as a reminder that no matter where you go or what you achieve, Tarleton State will always be home. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join us as Ms. Emma Cottle leads us in the color song.
All our hearts with joy are thrilling when the Tarleton colors wave, and our spirits rise with rapture when the Tarleton sons are brave. Fight for victory, fight
thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations, you're beautiful, we love you. We'll meet you at the ring statue for photos with the Purple Poo.